Just about 10 days ago, I did a video, and I mentioned there that I would probably be coming back with another video with some more announcements. I want to start off with an announcement that relates to our compliance exam. I mentioned that I thought we would be doing a compliance exam later on this year, and in fact, I got a call on last Friday from FDIC, and they have a scheduled now for the first 2 weeks of October, actually beginning September 30th. Kayla Sawyer will be communicating all the details that we need to know as we prepare for, again, a very important exam, as they all are, but compliance exams are tough. And so we want to make sure that we've got all of our details, all of our anything related to compliance, all wrapped up, buttoned up, and ready to go to get through an exam. So be looking for some updates from Kayla coming up here over the next few weeks and months. And let's get through and have a great compliance exam in October. So the real purpose of my video is I want to discuss succession planning. One of the reasons, and I've talked about this several times, one of the reasons there's so much merger and acquisition activity of banks going on really throughout our state, but really throughout the whole country, is because of an inadequate or non-existence of succession plans, especially as it involves leadership. Over the last 4 years, succession planning has been a major topic at People's Bank. As you all know, we expect to see continued growth organically and by strategic acquisitions over the next years. I've talked about a number of times that by 2030, we expect to be a bank of net assets of $2 billion. Our organic growth will get us most of the way there, but we may have an acquisition or two in that period of time that will contribute to that as well. Although most of that will be by organic growth. Regardless, whether it's organic growth or acquisition, without solid succession planning in place, plans for growth really are futile. I'm pleased with the work that our board and our leadership team and others have done with our planning. We've had a number of retirements of long-term employees the past few years, and we'll experience more in the future. In each case, while we miss the talents and contributions of retiring employees, we have been successful in filling those vacancies with very capable individuals so that the bank's core focus of impacting our communities will continue on uninterrupted. So to go on, I want to share with you my plans for the next 6 years. I've had the privilege to be a part of People's Bank over the past 37 years and have witnessed an amazing, firsthand, the amazing growth and impact we have experienced. The past 10 years as president and CEO have been a blessing that I'm not sure I can come up with words to describe. The best part, and I've said this many times, has been leading this team of committed employees through a number of amazing events. Some of them pretty challenging. First thing that comes to my mind is COVID, ransomware, number of things like that, things you just soon forget. But hey, we as a team of roughly 200, we got through that in flying colors. I just couldn't be prouder as I think through that. But after much prayer, thought, and deliberation, and a lot of discussions with my wife, Joni, I do want to announce that I plan to retire in mid-January of next year, with the annual meeting being my official date for retirement. That's when I will hand off my title as president and CEO. Our annual meeting is normally about the third week in January. So I just for right now, until we get that set for sure, I'll say kind of mid-January. Um, I am thrilled and very pleased that the plan is that I will remain on the board of directors. So really pleased with that. Uh, Please understand, we've got a ton of stuff going on right now, having a great year, as I've reported before. We have a lot going on, and I will continue with my duties up until January. We have so many things going on, and I want to continue to work through that. However, an additional major focus for me will be overseeing a smooth transition of our succession planning. So let me explain. I'm thrilled to announce that within our succession plan, beginning in mid-January, John Houghton will take over the position as CEO, and Bryce Brewer will be named as president of the bank. Both John and Bryce are so well qualified to fit the rigors of their new upcoming roles, and I'm so thankful to our board for recognizing this and placing their full support behind John and Bryce for the future of People's Bank. This is really significant. You see, over 126 years, this is only the eighth change in leadership of our bank. And I know the bank will be in great hands for the future with John and Bryce at the helm, but all of you um, um, doing what you guys do well, just um, showing up for work and just being a part of what makes things happen at People's Bank and what makes People's Bank so special. I'd just like to close out this video. I think it's appropriate that we just hear a few thoughts from John and Bryce. So thank you very much. We'll be talking to you soon. Here's John and here's Bryce.
Hello, I would like to start by thanking Tom Pruitt and all the other team members we have at PBT. We have such a great organization, and it really is a joy to come to work every day. It's been an amazing experience to learn the banking business under the leadership first from Tom Harms and then Tom Pruitt. I know I still have a lot to learn, but I'm very excited about the opportunities we have at People's Bank and Trust. I just want to reiterate the timeline that Tom Pruitt is going to continue his role as CEO president until mid-January 2025. We will utilize this time to ensure a smooth transition. Besides utilizing this time to learn all I can from Tom Pruitt in the next 7 months, we will need a replacement for my current position of Chief Financial Officer. We have accomplished a lot and laid a strong foundation for the bank over the last 125 years. The future is very bright for this bank. We will continue to carry out the mission of this bank to impact our communities by being honest, working hard, having vision, and building relationships. I would like to thank everyone again. It is our people and our commitment to the customers and the communities that we serve that allows us to be successful.
Thank you, Tom, and good luck with your retirement. You deserve it. I am excited and honored to be part of the People's Bank and Trust succession plan, and I look forward to our organization's future. A brief history about myself. I grew up in Leota, Kansas, which is about an hour west of Ness City. After high school, I attended McPherson College. It was in college where I met my wife, Sue. We married after graduation and moved to Colorado Springs. After a few months, we decided we wanted to move back to McPherson. So I sent out some resumes, and fortunately for me, People's Bank gave me an opportunity to come work here. For the next 27 years, Sue and I would raise our family. We have 4 boys, Kai, Zach, Tate, and Lucky, and a daughter, Quinn. This is my family at my son's wedding last September. We welcomed our first daughter-in-law, Olivia. During the past 27 years, I was able to be part of growing from 1 location to 15 communities and 17 locations. We went from 25 employees to 200 employees. It's been a busy and exciting time. During those years, I was able to be around 4 of our PBT presidents, Tom Pruitt, Tom Harms, Marvin Crum, and Wilbur Yoder. Being around each of them has given me insight into what makes People's Bank a great place to be a customer and to work. The insight was taking care of the customer and the employee. Although each of our presidents had a very different leadership style, they all shared the common trait of caring. I believe being caring will continue to set PBT apart from the competition. I tend to use the word experience for caring. I always want our customers and employees to have a great experience at People's Bank. As president and continuing my role as COO, I aim to continue giving our customers and employees a great experience. I want our customers to be our biggest promoters and tell their friends and neighbors, you should bank at People's Bank. I want our employees to have good benefits, the tools and training needed to be successful, and enjoy coming to work each day. I would like to thank Tom and the board for giving me this opportunity. And as Tom finishes his last 6 months of his career, John and I will start preparing to keep PBT moving forward. We are excited to continue the work that F.A. Vanneman started in 1898, and we will continue impacting our communities.